Hello, and welcome to my community engagement program to discuss stakeholder interests and concerns related to potential removal of California sea lions and Steller sea lions to increase salmon runs within the Columbia River. My name is Riley Pollard. Washington State Department of Fish and Wildlife, Oregon Department of Fish and Wildlife, Idaho, and Idaho Fisheries have applied for a permit to remove seals from within the Columbia River. Some of those removals include euthanization. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is the lead regulatory agency of the Marine Mammal Protection Act. Under the Act, states can apply for a specific permit to remove animals under a specific set of guidelines. The process for removing seals in the Columbia River originated from a decreasing population of federally protected Columbia River salmon, Chinook, coho, sockeye, and steelhead species, roughly 13 different species. These species are all listed on the Endangered Species Act and cover roughly 75% of the state of Washington. Historically, the Columbia River produced 10 to 16 million salmon annually. Today, those numbers have decreased dramatically to less than a million. The first major hurdle of salmon returning to the Columbia River is passing through the Bonneville Dam. There are several fish passages along other fish-friendly passages that allow for safe travel. The next biggest threat is the California sea lion and Steller sea lion. The California and Steller sea lion are protected under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. The two seals, once hunted to near extinction, are now returned to high numbers. There is an estimated 250,000 California sea lions along the Pacific coast, which is believed to be at the ecosystem's carrying capacity. The salmon have many feats that are cause decreasing returns each year from climate change, pollution, boating, dams, and seals. Every year, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers documented seal predation on salmonid species. This has been an ongoing survey for several years. The California sea lion and Steller sea lion have increased their population in many upriver locations along the Columbia River. One location in particular is the Bonneville Dam, which is also 41 miles inland from the Pacific Ocean. This dam has many haul-out locations that seals use regularly. This dam is also a holding area for fish waiting to venture upstream. Seals take advantage of the waiting fish. Some seals have been observed predating on up to 15 salmon per day. There has been several attempts to haze seals in the Columbia River from predation on salmon and from congregating near the dam itself. Several non-lethal attempts have been made. Many of these attempts involve using firecrackers and underwater flashbangs. These devices require extensive training and follow specific procedures and guidance for their use, some involving not being used too close to people, too close to seals themselves, and too close to particular locations along the sides of the river, which makes it very difficult for biologists or researchers to use. The idea that these devices make very loud noise do provide immediate effect on the seals. However, they do return after several hours. Relocating seals has also been attempted, however, does not provide as effective numbers as one would hope. Many seals have been relocated throughout Puget Sound in Washington and other locations, some hundreds of miles away. Unfortunately, the seals do find themselves back in the same location they were once removed from. There's also another type of damage from the increasing number of seals in the Columbia River. Many private and public docks and marinas are damaged annually from the seals. They are very large and heavy animals, which some can weigh up to 900 pounds. This tremendous amount of weight can easily break down docks over time. There has also been documented cases of fishermen defending their boats and their catch from seals. The new law passed for agency changed much of the requirements for removing sea lions. One in particular was needing to target a specific animal. This required stringent procedures for selecting only one animal that needed documentation of hazing before removal. There is also new laws that require the protection of salmon for the recovery of the southern resident killer whales. This means that any inhibiting effect on the food, which is predominantly coho salmon, would be violating the law. Failure to protect the salmon for the killer whales from Californian stellar sea lions would be a violation. Research has also been provided that many tribe stakeholders and various partners have high hopes for the future of the salmon in the Columbia River from removal of these sea lion species. However, further guidance has been provided to us to include more stakeholders and a public's opinion on the actual euthanization of sea lions along the Columbia River. Our group plans to meet with the public and anybody that wishes to attend every Friday and Saturday for the next 3 weeks at the local Civic Center. If you have any information, please call my number. Thank you. Have a good day.